Thanks for joining us for another edition of Issues and Answers. I'm Ian Boyne. We're talking road safety. Again, we can't talk enough about this until we've really dealt with this problem of the high number of casualties on our roads. We have with us the Director of the Road Safety Unit in the Ministry of Transport and Mining, Mr. Kenute Hare. We thank you for your company. And good to have you again, Kenute. Last time we spoke, you pointed out that the ministry is really on the cutting edge of analysis of the accidents. We have the technology, we have the means of finding out what really happens. And what would you say that the data is revealing? What do we need to do differently? What is the message to our road users, both the drivers and pedestrians?
The data is revealing that persons are not adhering to the speed limit. All right.
I want to raise the issue, Kenute. Some motorists will say the speed limits are absurd in some areas. You know, I drive with people who say, "But why is it only 60 miles? You know, the road clear and so on, certainly like on the highway." I address that. Why we need speed limits on a highway?
All right.
People say they're absurd, man.
Here why you need speed limit on the highway.
Yeah. If you have good tires, I'm man, you are driving good 2017 vehicle and proper vehicle. Yeah.
You can drive at any speed you want to drive, you know. Yeah, man. You're free. But guess what now? Is this vehicle design with the necessary aerodynamics like an aeroplane to ensure that you can safely travel at that speed? Aeroplane go faster than a car, but you don't feel it.
Yeah.
For the car now, when you go at 80 kilometers per hour, your body start to feel funny. You have to drive, your eyes start to, pulsate. So 110 more, 140. How long can you sustain that for? You cannot sustain that for any long period of time, right? Now we know.
So it's not only a function of the vehicle, you're saying?
No, function of the body.
Of the body?
Yes.
That's an interesting perspective.
We are on Earth, not in the air.
Okay.
Right?
That's a function of the vehicle.
No, because of a lack of understanding of those dynamics, people make those statements. Yes. Now, let me tell you this now. If you crash at 80 kilometers per hour, your seatbelt can't help you. Yeah, let me just make that clear. Because the amount of energy that is going to come in that motor vehicle is more than enough to break up your body, break up your internal organ, shell out your internal organ, crack the rib cage, crack the lungs, yes? That is what it do. When you crash at 110 kilometers per hour, how much joules worth of energy that? Millions. The human body can't even manage speed at 30 kilometers per hour when the crash happens. Then it's 110, where manage? The organs, the internal organs in the body are going to move from the socket that the divine makes them to stay in the lungs is going over where the heart is going over where the rib cage is, the brain is going over where the skull is supposed to get, and the skull gone over where the brain is supposed to be. Because we don't know, that's why we speak like that. It would be reckless, yes, for us to put that same highway you're talking about, 110, with people going downhill, and we know what gravity will do as bringing down the vehicle. We cannot be reckless.
Not arbitrarily chosen.
No, we cannot be reckless and give people a false sense of security. Yes, I know that there are many persons who complain about it.
Yes,
but
as
I said to them,
the road clear.
No, it doesn't matter. A car don't have to come in front of you.
The road drive clear.
You can run off the road. You can hit rigid barriers. You can hit other vehicles. Right? You can hit other vehicles. And what is it? You need to protect. Remember, mankind, the safety systems that are inside the motor vehicle are not designed for all conditions,
that's an important point.
They are not designed for all conditions. The engineer will tell you that he never designed you for go around that corner. That Duncan's corner, many persons have been killed there.
Yes.
That road, that corner is designed for you to go around and navigate it smoothly at over about 100 kilometers. But we have people going at 150. You're on your own. You're on your own. You're violating the law. And many of our people are found wanting as it relates to how they were operating the motor vehicle on the traffic environment, right? And in the traffic environment. So what we need to do, we need to understand the vulnerability of the human body. And maybe it's our fault. Maybe we need to spend more time communicating what happened.
Yes,
we have the first collision, vehicle collision, so the vehicle collide with an object. Then we have the second collision, the human collision. You don't like wear your seatbelt, so here we're going to you now. You're going parachute in the vehicle, you're going parachute out of the vehicle. Now if you parachute, anywhere you parachute, so if it's 80, the vehicle going, or 50, you're going to hit those A pillars. And those A pillars, whatever speed you hit it at, it's going to clap your back. You could have deal. You could have deal. Then the final one now.
I was tempted not to.
The internal organ one. No, and this is the one that determines whether or not people survive.
Yes. We're going to come back
Wear
to
the
that one.
seatbelt.
We'll take the two and come back. Can you hear? Well, if you can't hear it, after hearing here, you're going to feel it. We'll take a break. We'll be right back.
Jamaicans, drivers, passengers, motorcyclists, and pedestrians, slow down. Observe the rules of the road. Be courteous. Drive defensively. Be considerate. Buckle up. Wear a helmet. The careless overtaker is only rushing to the undertaker. Not observing the rules of the road could cost you your life and that of your loved ones. I encourage all road users to take special care as we use public thoroughfares. The life you save may be your own. Remember, your family wants you to arrive alive.
Welcome back, Kenute. Here is the Director of the Road Safety Unit at the Ministry of Transport and Mining. Yes, so you're getting into the third one. You told us the last time what happens to the body. Severe maladjustment as a result of the accidents. But sometimes I see you on TV and I can read your frustration because you keep talking about these issues. And people are not listening. People think that they are invulnerable, that it applies to other people and it's not going to happen to me. What else you can say?
Well,
and what the
there's a scripture in the Bible, Ezekiel. Sometimes you have to take on the watchman duty.
The watchman, yes, the duty of the watchman.
No, a road safety duty is a watchman duty. We must do everything to ensure that our people are aware. We are fully, for me personally, I've learned a few things from my grandfather. Plant him crops. So him plant some for sell. Plant a little for the thief them. Right? And him plant for him friend them. So this is my approach.
Yes.
I'm not going to allow the divine to flag me for not telling the people the road safety intelligence.
Yes, yes. You have been doing
Who
that well.
cannot hear,
Yeah, must
those
feel.
go and feel.
Yes.
And 105 feel already.
Uh-huh.
So those who are listening right now,
Yes.
you don't have to feel. Because your destiny
Your hands.
is not left up to any form of chance.
That's
you know.
true.
It's your choice. You don't wear the seatbelt. You know, 10 people dead over the Easter holiday. 10 people dead.
When you say somebody, they laugh there when you talk about seatbelt.
Yeah, they always laugh.
Them laugh.
But yes, when they laugh, they motivate me if you go harder. Because I'm not bowing, you know. I'm not bowing. Right? Because the seatbelt helps to restrain you
Yes.
and stop make you fly out of vehicle. You know that people who were killed over the Easter,
Yes, at 10.
the majority of the drivers and the passengers who dead
Didn't.
were not wearing seatbelt.
That one.
They
in
were
common.
not wearing seatbelt. If they were wearing seatbelt, they would have had a fighting
Chance.
chance. People, give yourself a fighting chance to survive. I am not going to sit here and say seatbelt going to stop you from being killed.
Yes, you did.
I'm not going to sit here until the helmet goes around here because I know it's not that going to help you. You know what's going to help you? It's the amount of kinetic energy that comes upon your body that is going to determine whether or not you survive. So if I can ensure that you have on the seatbelt and you're not thrown out
That
and that there are another external force, which is the asphalt,
Yes.
that is, listen to me, the asphalt not going to crack up, you know. You could have deal. I have never seen a human body crack up an asphalt. I always see the asphalt cracking up the human body. Listen to me. I grew up, you see. Who can't hear feel? And my father will tell you, if you can't hear, I'm going to bust your ass. that him say. Right? So hear me now. We need, as a people, need to take our lives more serious and recognize that even though we are not killed in a traffic crash, because we have 105 who have been killed, but there's over another 15 to 20,000 right now who are injured.
That's true.
I know a young lady right now, 14-year-old. She got from technical. She was crossing the road. I look a robot taxi man overtake the vehicle that stopped to allow her to cross and clap little girl and break little girl hip.
Yes, at 14.
Plunge the people and family
Yes, that's
in
true.
disaster.
Yes, yes. More
Because a
poverty.
traffic crash is a disaster, you know.
That's true.
It's not something you celebrate, you know.
It's true.
It would be remiss of me. 1978. I was clapped by a Vauxhall car.
Uh-huh.
Yes, 90s. I was, because guess what I do? I run across the road. My mother said she think me dead.
Oh, you have had your personal experience.
Everybody think me dead. Right? So I never have to there. I couldn't enter the grave.
Yes.
So, and me never bargain for road safety.
Mm-hmm.
Me didn't want to be diplomat, because that me study. But road safety is about life.
True.
Preservation of life. And many of our people have sat down with hot-head drivers, shutter drivers, and drivers who for foot not have no regards for the passengers that them transport. And I'm saying to those passengers, take sleep or mark that. You hear say you mustn't take robot. You hear say when you take robot, there are no insurance for you. Avoid them. If me didn't know, can't help you, you know. Let me just tell that straight up. If you didn't know, can't help you. Right? We know. So we could do the right thing now. 105 dead already. Our projected road fatalities for this year is 327.
More than last.
Less than last year.
But still
But are
too
we
high.
as a people going to sit
accept
down
that. Yeah.
and accept that?
No, we can't change it.
In Western Jamaica,
Yeah.
the road safety battle is won or lost from that region. Motorcyclists turn up the thing in that area. Turn it up. Then turn the thing in Westmoreland.
Yes.
from Hanover, go straight back to St. Elizabeth, motorcyclists turn up the thing. We're in the trenches with them. We're going to stay in the trenches with them, and we're giving them the road safety message, the hardcore. Not a pretty up business.
Yes, yes.
Because when them a kill off themselves and a injure and mash up them family life, and a pretty up business that.
True. That one. National impact.
So we communicate with them. We go to them. We're giving them some training, right? We have a lot of work to do on that side.
Okay.
Because it's a deep subcultural cleavage that has developed in that region that we have to root it out. When it takes us time to root it out, right? So I use this opportunity
Yes, sir.
to call upon the police force. Area 1. Let us rise up for road safety. 2 weeks' time we celebrate Global Road Safety Week. And the issue is speed management. June we celebrate Road Safety Month.
Yes.
Right? We have to be truthful to our people. You see that piece of equipment there? That is truthful.
Yes. Informer in the vehicle.
I can know whether or not you bring the seat forward or you bring the seat rearward. Yeah, I can know that. I can know what speed you was going 2.5 seconds before you collide. 3 seconds, 1 second, 0.5 a second, boom.
Valuable information for insurance companies too.
Valuable information for
so
everybody.
Can claim things.
Insurance company can know how much time. You can know whether or not you crash a vehicle 100 times.
Yes, true.
And I hide it.
Important
You can know.
information.
Everything is here. Everything is here. And we're using it.
Using it.
We're using
To the hilt.
every form of methodologies out there.
Yes.
So anything else to the great road safety, sci-fi and those things, we love it. We're
Yes.
using the technologies to improve our road safety apparatus so that when we say, this is Jamaica, look here. It's time the developed countries must come here.
To learn best
things.
practice.
Yes. It's time because we can't do it here. But we have
And
to
we
push.
must be the turnaround nation. They
Indeed.
always absorbing Kenute here, Director of Road Safety in the Ministry of Transport and Mining. We have shivers when we listen to him because the facts are so poignant. Next week I'll be back. Until then, Ian Boyd, a pleasant day.